what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Fun with Dumb. As you can see, I'm wearing my sunglasses here because I got drunk with my guests today.
Clearly.
The guests that I have today are really good friends. These are guys that I probably hang out with like the most throughout the days of the week. Why are you rolling your eyes?
You've been over our house every day since we've been here in Cali.
Okay. Well,
since last Friday.
This is a rap duo and friends of mine for almost 12, 13 years. And they just moved here from Virginia. Please welcome rap duo Year of the Ox.
Yeah.
Yes. And the two members here, names are JL and the lyrics.
I go by Richard now. I don't do lyrics anymore.
You go by Richard? Yeah. I think once we hit 30, we just go back to our regular names.
Yeah.
It's back to your regular programming of adulthood.
Richard Lee. We'll just say
John Lee.
Here's a fun fact. Lyrics got his name because his real name is Rick Lee, and he flipped it into Lee Rick.
Wow.
It's kind of fun.
Tell him how.
It is kind of...
SAT test, yes. You know how you have to put your last name first? Yeah. I share that fact at every show.
Oh, so you did that on your SATs, and you were like, "Wait a minute."
On the SATs, it was Richard, because it was the full name.
Yeah,
but that's where I got the idea. Yes, sir.
Nice. Okay, and what was your SAT score?
It was 1460. Thank you.
Okay.
Wow.
Is that good? What's
It's fucking phenomenal, actually.
Is it?
Look it up. It's very good.
All right.
Well, now they switched the score to 2300. You know what I mean? They, so it's different.
Right.
But back then, I could marry any Korean girl I want.
Shout out to you. That's a good one. That's what qualifies to you to marry the best of the best.
Are you kidding?
In Northern Virginia, that is very important.
Okay.
Yes, let's keep it like that.
Well, you guys just came. You guys are from Northern Virginia.
I'm from Southern Virginia.
You're from Southern Virginia, and you're from Northern Virginia.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tomato. No, I'm kidding. No.
Different.
They are different. Yeah. So you guys just drove here and moved to Los Angeles from
We
Virginia.
drove 5 days from the East Coast to the West Coast, yes.
Yeah, about a week ago.
About a week ago,
about a week ago.
And you guys are already lost in the sauce.
And we've been.
You give a man a loft, a lot of things will get lost.
So okay,
let's
let's rewind back. You guys have been friends and rapping together for a long time, and you guys, I see you guys visiting. Every time you guys visit Los Angeles, we hang out. But you guys officially made the move to Los Angeles.
Officially made the move. This is officially the second time I've been living in. I'll be living in Virginia, Los Angeles.
Failed the first time.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding.
He meant the sentence.
Yeah. No. You guys officially, like, it took a while for you to get back.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like mad years.
It took this wasn't a destination after I left the first time, But LA was.
You lived in New York for a bit too.
I've been everywhere.
We did the New York. So we wanted to come over to the West Coast.
We've been talking about it for a long time because we've been friends for a long time. We've been talking about you guys moving here, and obviously there's like far more opportunities here too.
For sure.
But how was that 5 days drive all the way to Los Angeles?
Let me tell you something.
It was good.
America's beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's there's a lot of
Land
negative.
of the free.
We took the southern middle route, so it was like a nice central.
That's the thing. People always. I think we all. People from big cities, especially. We've drove through the country like many times back and forth.
Many times.
But people always want to talk shit and be like, oh, there's nothing in the middle. They don't understand.
Middle America.
You gotta look for the beauty in the details.
The beauty. You know what I mean? Like I was in Montana a couple weeks ago.
Gorgeous place.
Amen.
I was in Montana and
MT.
This guy came. It was for a bachelor party, and we had 7 Asian dudes with us in like the middle of Montana. And this white dude with a cowboy hat comes to our table, and was like, "Yo, could I take a shot with y'all?" And
You boys ain't from around.
No,
here.
he didn't do that.
He
He was
didn't
just
do
like, "Yo, man, I just came back from Japan or something." And he came. It's like, "Can I take a shot with y'all?" And bowed to us.
Wow.
That's kind of lit.
Yeah.
It was just hella respectful. It was tight.
I had that same experience. I was in Arkansas. We blew a brake, right? Or a brake.
what?
There was a brake problem. Blew a brake.
We had a bit of a brake issue.
Not blow a tire. The brake situation. We went to a garage and I went to a McDonald's with Alex, the intern. He was following us. And we went to go get breakfast, and I walked into this McDonald's in Arkansas, and everyone just looked super racist. You know what I mean? Just off top, no lips. You know what I'm talking about?
That's it.
No, but listen to what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Like they had this grimace on their face, you know. And
Right.
when we walked in, we were just like, oh man, Alex, stay close. You know what I mean? Just making it super dramatic for no reason. They were the nicest people that I've ever met. You know what I mean? From the cashier to the customers. And then as I
What
left,
did you think was gonna happen though?
I don't know. I don't know.
You guys can't eat this McDonald's.
yeah.
No, they just look. They looked hostile, man. I don't know.
Think a McDonald's wasn't gonna serve you? Like what the fuck, bro?
As I was leaving, I realized I was the racist one. You know what I mean?
First of all, out of anywhere in the world, McDonald's
serve
is
us.
gonna serve you. Like,
They've served billions.
yeah, but I
so
don't know. They just, they had this look on his face. I don't know what to say, but I had a, I had a
By the
little
way, shout
epiphany
out
there.
to Integrity Car Care out
Oh
there.
my
They hooked it
gosh.
up with the brakes.
Fixed the
so.
brake in like an
Arkansas?
hour.
In
and a half.
Arkansas,
if
yeah.
anybody is driving through Arkansas,
Integrity, they live
and your
up to
car
their
breaks
name.
down.
These are things that you have to gather on a 5-day trip. You know what I mean? This is information.
Is there? So I mean, I know you guys stopped by like Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee's a gorgeous
You guys
spot,
had
brother.
some hot chicken.
Hot chicken.
Oh, Nashville, yeah, hot
Yeah.
chicken. That shit was fire.
But it's all in all, it was a smooth journey.
Well, so we did have to take a midpoint, like a little bit of a break because it was, we're starting to get
We're getting a little pissed off at each other. You know how it is, John.
Just a little
you know?
20,
Y'all
48
two-
hours.
You
in a
know
day.
us, yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We were
The-
doing like 9 to 10 hour stretches each day, so like
the personal bubble was popped, and we were just
he
getting
had the
pissed off
GoPro
about.
like on me the whole
I was doing
time.
the vlog the whole time, so I had the GoPro like
He would make me
this.
like rewind the music if I like played something. He's like, "Oh, let's use that."
And you were like inside, like, oh,
Yeah, yeah. You know the Snickers commercial. You know when JL changes up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know in the morning.
What would
What, I
JL's
become a
character?
girl?
Who would
No, I'm
who
not
would
saying
he
you become a girl,
What is the
but-
character he would become? In,
He
like,
just
if it was a
becomes
Snickers commercial?
super.
It'd be Joe Pesci or like
Nah. He'll be who's that
Robert
singer?
De
Patty LaBelle.
Patty LaBelle.
No, one of like one of those like soul sisters back in the
Yeah.
day, just like angry.
Yeah, like you became a.
Not mad at
Nah,
that.
for real, everything like he's angry when his like answers become a grunt. It's like, yo, do you want?
Yeah, no, I couldn't even look at him for a little bit. So what we did was we stopped by. We kept seeing signs for like a gun range.
Yeah,
So he like looked it up and they were open. So we decided
No,
to stop
shoot a
by.
few.
And
rounds.
that's the reason you guys went to the gun range. It's literally just
Oh,
let
yeah.
off some steam or what?
100%.
And that was actually my first time shooting a gun.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, we know.
I mean, no,
Yeah.
it was intense. Have you ever shot a gun or what?
No. No, I have shot a gun, but I'm saying
Have you? Because that answer was a little.
that answer sounded sus. That didn't sound like I just killed somebody and try to hide it.
No, not at all. It sounds like you
Okay,
don't shoot
okay.
a gun
You've
at all,
never
and then
even
you try to
looked
No,
at
lie.
I
it.
have shot a
Like-
gun before.
Why'd you say no?
Huh? I'm hungover. What do you want me to say? Shut the fuck up.
No, it's cool.
Well, I shot an M16, so it's
But
fully
shout out
automatic.
to Alex, man. We don't understand.
that the miming of the gun looked like you never shot a gun right there.
That's how you should have
What are you doing?
It's like a Batman.
That's how it goes, dude.
Oh man. But Alex, the guy, the intern, he drove himself, man, behind us.
Yeah, we had a
for
guy
5
that was
days
driving
straight.
behind us. So we were
So-
going back and forth 3 hours, switching off, but he just
Yeah.
had to, do the
He's the
whole
real MVP. That's the reason why we took 5
Great
days. If
kid.
it was just us in one car, we would have been here in 2 days.
We've toured a lot together, and every time on tour we're switching off driving sometimes, and it's like
We?
well, I drive the
You
least. I drive
drive the least. You didn't drive once this
No,
last
I
tour.
did.
It's more like we
This
don't.
last tour, he has.
Okay, first of all, I funded the tour, so I'm not. I get to not
No,
drive.
I get it. No, I get it. Let's just get the terminology right. You know,
All right.
It wasn't that you weren't not driving. We didn't want you to drive either because you're driving.
Yeah,
is-
maybe I
horrible.
faked my
Dumbfounded
terrible
might
driving,
be the
so I
worst
don't.
driver in Los Angeles. Let's just
I
say
am not
that.
the worst driver.
Are
in
you
Los
serious?
Angeles.
Did we not almost die twice when we went to the Judgment?
Okay, first of all, I have a crazy clean track record of driving skills. I mean, not
Just jinx
skills, but my
yourself.
record is clean.
You
I don't.
just jinxed
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah,
Let's go.
So I'm not gonna. Yeah, let me just knock on wood. But I'm just saying, I haven't gotten in an accident. Here's the thing: when you're driving and you're hesitant, you
Right.
get in more accidents.
For sure.
You gotta
For
drive
sure.
confidently, and I drive confidently bad. But
You do it well, yeah.
But no, the road trip was a lot easier because we did go on tour many times, So there were a lot of things. There were a few things that we learned on tour that we just implemented on this. For instance, like the USB chargers. You know how we had the multiple joints?
Oh yeah, we had a station.
We had a
set up.
whole station set up like it was a tour bus. It was perfect.
yeah,
The snack bag in the back.
We had a bunch of
couple water
podcasts
bottles.
lined up. Like he asked
Yeah,
our
it was
fans
good.
what we should listen to and everything.
you're
was
like,
good.
oh, here's a road trip snacks
Go.
and podcast. Let's
We got a
go.
bunch of podcasts.
It was a very good time, man. And the most important thing is So I had a little incident within my family where a lot of money that I saved up for this road trip and this move, I had to use it. So a day before, my good friend June, he reminded me of this crowdsourcing site called Coffee.
Right.
And he was like, Rick, you should just write a verse or something and pretty much just beg for money. Just, ask for money pretty much. And
our supporters showed up for sure, dude.
Yeah, like you should beg and rhyme for him.
It's a beg and rhyme for him, like panhandling, but
panhandling, mandolin.
Yeah, no, I mean, but you have to understand, I was laying in bed just thinking, oh, what am I gonna do? This is a real situation. And so, I just formulated this little quick minute and a half verse. I put it up, and with less than 48 hours, we raised almost $2,000.
Yeah, I donated to that cause.
Oh yeah, you did.
So what's the site is like the price of a coffee, right?
The price of a coffee, yes, it's $3. $3 a cup.
In
so
LA 5 or something.
LA 5, exactly. Yeah. But I mean, instead of asking like, hey, can I get money? It was a perfect situation. Like, yo, we're driving across states. Help us stay alert, help us stay awake, buy us a cup of coffee.
Yeah, people want to support you guys.
100%.
I mean, like fan base and everything. Like I see that.
Shout out to the Ox Gang, all of you guys that donated. Thank you so much.
And it's not like it's not like a Kickstarter. You guys, they won't be receiving anything.
They'll be receiving. Well, no, that's a good question. Because they donated like that, I wanted to make sure that I updated, a lot throughout the trip.
And not just that, people want to make sure that you guys continue to make music.
No, 100%.
And when you guys are out here, that you guys, keep pushing and putting out music.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, I think for a long time, you guys were handling, like, real life shit that kind of, it's hard to balance life shit. I think a lot of people always wonder, like, yo, when they look at an artist and they're like, how come you haven't put out an album or a song in weeks? And it's like, motherfuckers, life. Like, there's life. People go through shit and balance out things.
Yeah, we didn't put out a project last year. Well, we did put out a project, but not like an album.
Yeah.
So
is that the next goal or what?
100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Within 2 months, you'll see a Yox project.
He said it. So.
I think I'm gonna definitely get you guys here on another time and have you guys. We'll all spit something together.
Oh, for sure.
I think this one.
You're gonna spit too?
Yeah, of course.
You still spit, huh?
Yeah. You motherfucker. All right. Okay. No. Next time, like, let's just do a separate thing. We just pull up, and we're just gonna spit bars.
I'll be so down, bro.
I'm down.
The only one that's done it so far is McKenna.
Yeah, but they performed, which was great. But I want to have like a session where maybe we'll even get G Yamazawa here and we'll just go.
Nah, it's okay.
Yamazawa.
Go back and forth.
We don't need G Yamazawa here.
You got enough bars for everybody?
Yeah, we got enough bars for everybody.
Right. You look like you're ready to fucking breakdance.
I look like G Yamazawa's father.
Yamazawa.
Yeah. You look like G Yamazawa's manager. That's you look like the character they unlock on Street Fighter. Yeah.
Shout out to Cream.
Bonus.
Yeah.
Jada.
With a K, obviously.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, you guys have been here for a week already, and you guys kind of been turning up a little bit.
Because of you.
You know what I mean? Of me.
Don't make it sound like, what do you mean because of me? Every day we get the call, hey, I'm at the garage. We're either mid-session or we're talking, about our album preparation, and then you come over.
You guys moved into a house that's like a sponsored situation, or can we talk about that or no?
We could,
No, I'm saying
life flex a little bit.
It's a partnership with Beleaf.
Yes.
Which is a cannabis company.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Alisan.
It's actually like a platform. It's a web app and a website, just for a community of
Do you know anything about blockchain, my brother?
Blockchain?
Or cryptocurrency?
Why do you look like the guy who asked me about that?
Because Beleaf is a cryptocurrency company. So,
it's Beleaf. So I didn't know that. Okay.
Unless you know the language, we shouldn't even.
No. You look like you lost a lot in the first round of Bitcoin. You look like you went through the whole.
Yeah, you look like. That's the attire of somebody who's lost money in the first round of Bitcoin. But no. I'm saying, I just want to shout it out because you guys have like a house where you guys are gonna make content for them as well.
Yes, 100%. It's a beautiful situation that we got. I've been making videos for fun. You know what I mean?
I think you said it yourself. It's probably one of the best lofts in K-Town. So
yeah, you guys are definitely
it's pretty dope.
I didn't say that.
He said it. I was saying what he said. So
I mean, it's amazing that you guys have this opportunity to live in this place and get a head start on kind of making content.
We could fit your apartment in our bathroom.
And not fit my apartment in your bathroom.
We could fit Yeah. No, but the thing is,
My
you're right.
house is about 6 times bigger than your bathroom.
It keeps
that's not even that large.
It keeps us accountable too in a weird way. Do you know what I mean? Because we're making content and we're trying to.
When you wake up there, you're like, oh shit, what do I deserve to really be waking
exactly.
up at this spot? So we have to like.
I mean, people are gonna see a lot of footage coming out of your loft because you're gonna shooting a lot of videos, one take stuff.
Yeah.
House.
I mean, Jail and I, once the GoPro goes on, we've been practicing. The reason why we've been taking footage during the road trip, we didn't really have practice performing in front of the camera, or trying to be ourselves without being too extra in front of the camera. And now that we did that 5 days in a row on the road trip, everything just becomes natural to us here, Right. So it's fun. Practice. I mean, the whole vlogging thing, I don't want to get lost in that and forget about the music, but we definitely want to document the process of this album
Rick's
coming
been like to be honest, he's the one that's editing all the stuff, and he's doing it like, you know what I mean, on his phone. So he's constantly just getting shots, thinking of things, and then he's on his phone.
I've been multitasking.
I mean, I also you've been eating some delicious food because you guys love Korean food and Asian food, and I'm sure VA doesn't have the. I mean, they have some good food. Okay.
Whoa,
no,
guy.
I'm not shitting on VA
What
selection
the
of
fuck did you
Asian
just say right
food. You guys have great pho.
We have great everything in Virginia.
Okay.
Great Korean food as well.
There is. You've been there. What do you mean, dude?
Come on, brother. Komtengi?
I'm saying
You said
it's not K-Town.
Komtengi? Hamjibak? The original Hamjibak?
Is the original in Virginia?
Shut the fuck up.
Is the original in?
You're about to get suplexed in your own eye.
Oh, wow. No, I mean,
Jesus, I'm gonna get suplexed
No, but
in my own
K-Town-
podcast studio. How dare you? How fucking dare you?
Sorry, I'm a
suplex on this
slobster.
table.
Oh yeah, and I can edit out the suplex. By the way, I will edit it out,
You could
and no
try.
one will know you suplexed me.
No, K-Town Korean food is definitely,
We've been going in.
My whole thing is like you guys really know how to enjoy a meal deliciously, and I feel like is that going to be part of the content that you could be creating?
100%.
Clearly.
Yes.
Boom bap.
You gave me that name, Boom Bop. I don't know if you remember back in New York.
So
Bop.
bop is like, what is it? Meal or
rice.
It's
Rice.
Bop
Or
is,
bop is also food.
that's
I
what I'm
guess.
saying. Yeah. So bop could be like rice or a meal, or food that you eat, consume in Korean. So I had this idea for him to create boom bop, like boom bap,
Which is
kind
like,
of-
here's your food.
yeah, talk about food while cooking, maybe incorporate a little hip hop
Exactly.
into it.
And that was on my Instagram handle,
Yeah.
And I didn't have too many views, even now.
Oh,
It's
but
not.
the reviews were raving on that one.
Thank you.
Everybody loved that.
Thank you, partner.
Everybody
What
loved
a
it.
rap partner right here.
Everybody, no, but everybody's like, yo, bring
you
back
were
the
the
boom
only
bop.
review.
Oh, I seen the reviews. The reviews
No,
were
it
Said
raving.
the review was raving. The review.
It wasn't too many people, but the ones that did see it, they loved it, and they kept asking me to bring it back. So, you seen the Loft. The kitchen is perfect for that situation.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of different ideas to implement to create.
No, but we haven't had gas at our house till like
just got
yesterday,
it,
so
like,
that's why we've been having to go out and eat too, because we can't cook food at our house. So.
Koreatown, your food is definitely top notch. I think LA Koreatown food might be up there with Korea food.
Yeah, it's a different taste. Korean food out here is definitely made for more the American palate. Things are a little bit more saltier.
Right. I just
um,
feel like your vegetables are better here.
I mean, I've even heard people in Korea, like native Koreans, be like, "Yo, some of the stuff in LA is just,
Yeah, like the meat, I think is better.
I think it's very good.
I don't think the pork is better, but the beef is better here.
Oh, the hook that you cannot be touched in Korea for sure.
What is that?
It is a
Oh, you don't
Jeju-do
know.
pig that is
the black
fat
pig.
slices of samgyeopsal in your
Oh,
kitchen.
really?
I
It's
mean,
a
yeah,
pig
Fire.
only that lives only on the island.
Yes.
It's like the pigs that are on the Fire Festival Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a girl on Instagram that I just saw that got bit by those pigs that hang out on the island. The
Yeah,
beach?
like feral
Yeah.
pigs.
Yeah, she posted a picture of her butt and a huge bruise on it. She's like, "Hey guys, those pigs that you see in those islands, like in the Fire Festival documentary, whatever.
Yeah.
They might be cute, but they're also dangerous. They bit my ass, and it was a huge bruise on it.
Damn, it didn't break skin though.
No, it just
Damn,
bit
she's
really
lucky.
hard, and it
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
freaking
no, pig
wild
bites
animal,
are
dude.
extremely painful.
You
Yeah.
been bit?
Extreme,
Or what?
multiple times.
you've been bit.
You been bit by a pig?
I've been bitten in Uganda twice.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's I think let's talk a little bit. You guys have a lot of fans that within the last couple of years that's become a big fan of Year of the Ox, but I don't think kind of know you guys individually, maybe last 10 years ago or whatnot. So I kind of wanted to talk about that in general.
Okay.
So I think it'll be good. You know, I think people want to learn new things on the podcast. Like, people already know, the fans of you are already going to know that you fucking eat like a maniac.
Artistically.
Artistically,
Yes.
all right.
Yeah.
But let me talk a little bit about even how I met you, maybe.
Let's do it.
So I met you, Rick, about over 10 years, maybe 10 years ago plus, maybe? I don't know.
I heard there was a battle involved.
Yeah. So let me tell you guys a story. At the time, I was a young rapper out in Los Angeles, arguably
Arguably
one of the top Asian rappers back in the day, you know.
Out of 3?
Yeah, out of 3 motherfuckers. No. But I was rapping out here in the West Coast, and there wasn't a big network of Asian rappers across the country. Like, we weren't, there was like a forum, I guess.
Yeah.
There was like a website.
I was never part of that.
There was a website actually called Asian Raps, AZN Raps.
Yeah.
I wasn't really on it either, and I used to just hate on everybody.
Someone made a ghost account, like my account, but it wasn't me.
Right.
Really?
But yeah.
Lyrics?
Yeah. I'm sure
Mad
there was
lyrics.
about 1,000 lyrics at the time.
Relax.
All right. Okay, so at the time I was doing stuff here, and then I started hearing about all these other Asian rappers in the East Coast. We knew about people, Snacky Chan, Flow Sick, or whatever.
Shout out.
And then I heard about this guy Lyrics, and people were like raving about this dude. They're like, he's lit, and he had a viral video called "The Gift."
Shout out
to Manifest.
Where it was him and another rapper
Manifest.
exchanging Christian raps back and forth. And no, I'm kidding. It was good raps.
It was great testimonial material, yes.
And it was going viral. It was one of the first viral videos on YouTube, actually.
Oh, yeah.
And so he came to LA, and every Korean was loving this guy because every Korean in LA is just super Christian, and they're like, "Oh, he's our hope." Dumbfounded wasn't cutting it religiously. So he came here, and
They didn't know. This is all lies.
no,
right?
he
They didn't know I
became
was
the
a
great
Christian.
yellow hope. That he came to LA, and everybody was fucking with this guy. And me, I was just like a freestyler and battle rapper. They were like, "Oh, he's funny and stuff, but he has no message." And so when Rick came, everybody was like on his ass. And then he came to open mic. We started freestyling together. There was like a little competitiveness as we were going back and forth.
Shout out to Kublai.
Yeah.
Kubla Kwan.
Like, we're all freestyling, and then it gets getting competitive because like we start rhyming about things around us to prove that we're
Right,
freestyling.
right,
Like,
exactly.
hey, look at this toy. Yeah, I'm a boy. All right. No. And he starts doing the same. Like, we're
Right.
freestyling about us around it.
And it's like this. It goes to detail, and then it reaches like a clothing or something.
This still happens every night we go out. So
That's true.
No. It's just like, and at the end of the freestyle, there was like a mutual respect for each other.
100%.
We're like, oh, okay, we could rap, and and then he can rap.
got
I can
bars,
rap.
he's got bars,
Yeah,
he can
and then he's living in LA at the time, doing his thing. Became good friends, and there was a battle that happened that was organized by this Asian talent showcase called Collaboration. Shout out to PK.
Shout out.
He threw this every year. There was like this Asian showcase with all types of Asian talent, and there was an MC battle that they do every year too, where they call out people from the crowd. So me and Rick go up, and Rick pretty much like
No.
Who
kind of
won?
destroys me a
All right,
little
there
bit.
it
First
is.
of all, you get the story.
Tell him the
wrong.
story. Tell him the
I can tell
big story.
So GIF came out, started popping. There was 3 people in our battle. It was weird. It wasn't a one-on-one. There was that random black dude. Do you remember that came out? And then they put the gift beat on.
3-way battle.
We were
Oh,
battling.
they
we were
did.
battling over the gift beat.
The song that he rapped, the beat that he rapped to on his viral video,
The Christian song.
they chose that beat as the beat that we're gonna battle each other to. So I'm like, wait a minute.
So all I could
like a
think of
double
was
time.
time verse.
No, it just feels like they set me up for him to win because the beat they chose is the beat that went viral. Like, I was like, wait a minute.
And weren't you like the winner of the previous year or something like that?
He also, on that same battle, like, cause it's like rounds, you beat the one dude and you move on to the next round. He on that showcase, he also destroyed one of my rap crewmates. Remember Lyra Flip?
Oh yeah, shout out to
shout out to
Lyra
Lyra
Flip.
Flip.
Lyra Flip is.
We shout him out after he got destroyed.
I
but,
didn't
You
say
said
that.
it,
I
you
didn't
said
say
it,
that.
you
No,
said
I
but
watched
he
that
did.
battle.
He got destroyed in that round for sure.
Yeah, but he is one of the best freestylers.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I love
clearly.
her. And
Yes,
I'm just
yes.
saying that battle. I mean, you beat me fair and square too.
Oh, I know that.
Oh, that was the same year. I thought that was the year before.
It was. He just,
I think Rick, and then after he got the prize money, Rick kind of felt bad.
This is what he told me.
He was like, I don't, my bad, bro. Like, they put on my beat. I didn't think they were going to do that.
Do you remember that?
He's like, you guys take the prize money. I think Rick, and then I think Lira was like, okay.
You remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
That touches my heart.
Well, he told me that he went there the first year, right? Collaboration. He beats Lira Flip. And then he gets invited back the next year, and you come out to defend your boy Lira Flip.
That's what happened.
Like, yo,
Oh,
you
is
beat
that
my
what happened?
boy,
That was a
so I'm
different
gonna
year.
defend your honor.
It was definitely a different
And then you didn't do it. So
Yeah, I lost.
what did he call
But
you?
we became, it's funny. We became like really good friends through like really some unhealthy to healthy competition. I
For
feel
sure.
Like it was, and there was a mutual respect, and that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? He won the battle, but I won the war. I'm kidding. No, it was that was a really interesting time.
That was.
and at the end we became really good friends, in the same kind of with the same way with all the other bad rap people, Rex Dizzy, Aquafina.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aquafina.
Aquafina.
We could go there.
we could go there. We've already gone there. She's been on the
Awesome.
podcast.
Everybody
Okay.
knows that.
That's true.
And then Jay, how did you guys meet?
So I'm from Virginia Beach, which is 3 hours south of Northern Virginia, and I ended up going to college at George Mason, which is where the area that he lives. But then I met Manifest first, which is the guy that he did the gift with, and then because we both went to George Mason, so we did a couple tracks with Manifest.
Did you graduate?
Did I graduate college?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. But I mean, I don't know why that. No, I
The
didn't.
first time I met,
I'm just asking you a question. Why?
Did you go to college?
he got
or-
super defensive.
I know. I'm
I don't
asking you if
know.
you finished college, bro.
No, I
Like,
clearly didn't. No, I didn't.
what do you mean clearly didn't? Like,
No,
you
I went to
look like
college for like 5 years, and I totally didn't finish. So.
No, I know mad people who graduated college and then decided to just rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
no.
not a...
I didn't graduate, and then I decided to rap.
Okay, so...
I met Jail at a house party.
at
Yeah,
a
yeah.
house party in Virginia.
This
In
is like
Virginia.
my sophomore year of college, maybe.
I'm gonna tell the story.
Tell the story, dude. I guess.
This dude was fucked up. He was in the kitchen.
Yeah.
In Virginia, they got the island in the kitchen. That's where you put all the liquor.
Yeah.
This guy was drinking Bacardi 151, I believe. I think that was the thing. He was a SoCo lime drinker back then. So think about the sweet, the bitter. This fool, I walk into the kitchen. He throws up in his mouth. I catch it. He's like, ugh. He catches it in his hand, puts it back in his, He's like, yo, what up, dude? And he's like, he's trying to stab me up. He doesn't know anything. Like, what
Yeah,
up,
I don't
dude?
remember this,
Little
really.
chunky shit on his palm, right? I'm like, nah. Washes his hand. I take a shot. We go out and we go to the living room and there's all these people. And we start drunk freestyling, dude. It's the worst. It's the worst. Like, girls left because of that, and we were the only ones left.
And
It was
I
kinda-
didn't really grow up freestyling either, so
Yeah,
I can't even imagine what I was
I don't know.
doing.
I don't know how it started, but we just left the kitchen.
Yeah.
Somehow sat down and we just started rapping. It was tragic, man.
Yeah.
That's how you got...
That's how we-
And then later, like I
Nah.
eventually, went to his house and recorded with him. And when I did that, like I wasn't really even like serious about rap. I was like, talking about gangs and shit. And like,
Yeah.
so when I went over there, he kind of like gave me a little bit of the encouragement and like him and Manifest were kind of like my mentors in the beginning. They taught me a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of things.
Would you say I was a mentor as well?
Never. I
Okay,
would never say that
okay.
ever. Never. Let's just make that clear.
Oh no, but you guys have a funny relationship because you guys are like brothers. You guys have gotten into crazy fights with each other. That's actually documented as well.
I think real brothers are Hyung Jae in our native tongue.
Yeah. Would you be cool with me actually posting a clip of that fight you guys have with each other on this podcast episode video?
You can do whatever you like, though.
Okay,
that's
so
your podcast.
right here in the video is where you would see the clip of them fighting each other right now.
Shit, it was me. It was a moment of weakness for me.
This guy is in the
Yo, why don't
in
you
the video
comment it?
clip. Explain the video clip
For sure, go.
because this is a clip that it's like
gonna
almost
be
like a
one of the
security. It's almost like a
Yeah.
security cam.
It is
right?
a security camera.
Okay, what-
So
what-
Do you know
it's-
why do you know why we had to get the security cam?
Because I totally forgot that it even happened. I blacked out.
yeah,
so this is what it is. We were at SOB's, which he used to
It's a
work
music
there.
venue that Rick used to work.
Legendary.
Legendary hip hop.
And so we're downstairs, you know what I mean, in his office. I leave there to go drink with like a homegirl, and then I get totally wasted, like blackout. So then I come back here to meet him back up.
The first thing he does is he passes my boss's desk and wipes everything off the desk.
Like just drunk.
No, literally everything,
everything
off the desk. And right then I was like, oh my God.
He said I started kicking trash cans. Like I woke up and he's like, yo, he's pissed at me. I'm like, what? What happened? What do we do? Right?
Yeah, and we have welts on our faces.
You punched me. Like we fought. And so I was like, shut the fuck up, dude. That never happened.
And then he shows you the clip.
And then he shows me the
That's why I had to go to the footage.
Yeah. So you should this clip, and you posted this on your IG. That's why I'm saying we can share.
No, of course.
But the clip is like, you're like in his face, and Rick, you could tell Rick's like, yo, calm down.
I'm in my work clothes.
This dude's like moving around,
You
like,
could
you know, when
tell
like
that
before
I'm
the fatality in Mortal Kombat, like, like finish him. So he's like that, and then he kind of looks away, like he's like, okay, like he's cool.
Yeah.
And then he slaps this dude's
Slaps
face,
the shit out of me,
like
dude.
he wanted to catch him off guard or something, but he completely like, and after he gets slapped, you instantly like. What did you do? You slapped him back.
Of course, you slapped me back. Like
it was a natural reaction. You know what I mean? He would have lost respect if I did it.
I would have for sure.
You know what's like? You have another like I don't know how you guys capture these moments. You guys are blackout drunk, but you have another footage of you when you're drunk and you fall over and you dent the door with a huge hole on the door.
Oh my God!
How do you capture those?
While we were listening to Chavosky, what we were listening to?
I forgot what it was.
The Nutcracker. We were definitely.
It's like almost right before you're about to pass out when you're
soundtrack.
It's like right before you're about to pass out when you're drunk. You throw him the GoPro, like
content. No, you know we have these moments. Because we were recording our EP and pretty much living together in Elmhurst, Queens.
Yeah.
You know how New York is, man. Like you'd record and then you could leave at 12. Go out to party or drink or whatever, and then come back at 4 and record again. You know,
Shout out to MK.
There was a lot of hazy memories in New York. Yeah, and definitely that clip.
Those are mostly my fault. I mean, they're all my fault. Like
when he gets drunk, reason, he has to strike me.
There's been 3 instances where I've gotten like totally blackout, and then for some reason he happens to be there every time, and for some reason
you heard about Imperial Palace, right? The hotel that Ailey got us.
Why did you have to name?
No, what happened there though? Why'd you have to name the name? What happened there, though?
Room 1214. No, go ahead, dude. I
mean, it was my birthday in Korea.
In Korea, yeah.
In Korea.
We woke up to broken glass and blood on the mattresses.
I woke up to blood.
You didn't hear the story?
No, I didn't hear this. What happened?
We were at, Boom Bar the night before.
We were at Boom Bar.
I got totally, blackout
Obviously,
again.
this is the common denominator of all the stories right now.
And in Korea, you're drinking soju, you're drinking liquor and shit. So we go back home to our hotel. Like, we're sharing a room, right?
Nice hotel.
Shout out to, nice hotel.
There's sit up, go ahead.
So basically, supposedly there's girls coming on the way.
Yeah.
So, there's 2 girls coming for us. We're hyped, he's hyped. And then, for some reason, I guess during all that, he's like, yo, the girls are on their way. I get up. And again, I slap him across his face.
Hold on.
It's like, yeah, bitches are coming through, and then you slap the dude.
Yeah.
No, it was like,
maybe it got me too hyped at that point. And
he was falling asleep. He was sleeping on the bed. I'm like, dude, wake up. What are you doing? It's your birthday. You know what I mean? We got company coming. Get on point.
Yeah.
And he gets up smiling. This is the scariest part. He gets up smiling like this. Smacks me. So I push him, on the mattress. He flies back. Then he bounces back and picks me up, fool. This dude picks me up, and I'm literally in the air with my whole body off the...
Yeah.
And I'm like, this fucker has crazy
strength.
You're a pretty big dude. That's
some
like
crazy... No, literally, I felt like an IKEA furniture like this, And he threw me against the painting, and the glass shattered. My skin, I get mad cuts, and he passes out. Obviously, girls won't come. Nothing happens.
What if the girls came and then, because I was just passed out with blood and glass.
So the girls didn't even come.
The girls didn't come,
bro. So it just ended with you guys manhandling each other and getting cuts on each other.
No, I wake up. Yeah, I wake up. I'm like,
I wake up like an abused wife. You know what I mean? Like this on the other bed. I'm not even I'm not even sleeping.
Like,
my eyes are open. My eyes are open.
What the fuck happened, bro? Like, why is there broken glass? Why is there blood on my bed?
I don't turn around.
He doesn't say anything.
I don't say anything, dude. I'm like, I'm tired of this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm tired of this.
I mean, so what happened? Like, in the end, after this keeps happening, is there moments like you guys are like really mad about the situation next time, or is it kind of more of a funny thing?
Well, I mean, he was,
I'm the one that has to forgive and let go. So
it's always just you.
He's the homie. I mean,
it's always him.
So you think you have a problem?
No, hasn't been an incident for 2 years, so I think.
Oh really?
Yeah. And this 5-day drive was a huge.
Even on the
testament.
Yikes tour, we didn't even get into one.
It's like
fight,
Dr.
so.
Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. So you really flip.
And the fucked up thing is, because of my behavior and just for my personality, a lot of people think I'm the one that starts it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you are wild, but you're
I'm the recipient.
but when we drink and stuff, you're actually pretty quiet.
Thank you, Dom.
No,
Yeah.
but he's not though, because like lately, because and then,
lately
when he gets drunk, he'll start like aggressively like coming at me sometimes.
Bro,
and, like, I can't really say shit later because I've already hit him 3 times. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like I kind of just have to take it and just like fight back. But
All right. The yin and
that's
yang.
how it goes.
The yin and yang. That's what. Look at this.
Yin and yang.
I want to also I want to go back to some of the music stuff too because I'm actually excited for you guys to put out more stuff. Obviously, I'm a fan as well, not just a friend.
Clearly.
And a foe. But what is the next thing that you guys are gonna do?
So we have
You guys have been working on a lot of songs.
We've been working on a lot of songs. Yes.
In LA, yeah, we've been meeting up with a lot of producers too, just to put together this album. I think we're trying to do a, full length album.
I think we have a solid body of work and like a couple of a lot of verses that we like, but we wanted to come to LA and sit into different studio sessions with different musicians, kind of expand, a little bit and just get different ideas. And because our EP, we wanted our album to sound like a more matured and also just, artistically, we want to be more.
I just realized I got the heater on, I think.
Yeah,
serious?
Look at me right now, dude.
Is
Does it feel kind of hot in here? Am I tripping?
I see it. It's at 75,
Yeah,
dude.
the heat is on. Okay, you could keep rolling.
Goodness gracious. We don't even have any kind of like
The
snack
sabotage is
platter out here.
real, bro.
Can we get water at
I'm
least,
just
or like
saying.
some goddamn?
You know we're the most requested guests on this fucking show, and you can't even you put the heater on
not
right
even
now.
a cheese platter or anything.
All right, you don't have to
Pepero?
cut this. You can leave everything on.
No, leave it on.
No, I just put it to 75 so you'll take that ridiculous jacket off. But okay. But yeah, so you guys have never put out an album though, like a full length.
No, we haven't. Not together.
And this is gonna be the first debut album, or what?
Yeah, for sure. Like the only other project we have is gonna be the Yox EP, and then we just put something out with Reddy last year.
Yeah. Well, tell me about
85
that because that was
Soul.
a project you guys did with a full-on Korean rapper that raps fully in Korean.
Fully.
So did you guys feel the pressure to like add in like Korean rhymes?
Nah, I've been doing that all my career. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I've been,
Rick's always been a ill
Konglish
Konglish.
king.
Yeah, I've been peppering.
Konglish king.
There were
King
times when you
Konglish.
told me to chill
King
on it too. I've been doing too much.
Oh yeah, that one was a dope one, King Konglish.
But
Damn, I've been saying that.
Okay.
you guys. So, what was the question again, man? You got.
No,
you-
I'm saying,
you-
like, did it challenge you to speak more Korean?
A little
raps?
bit. I wanted to sprinkle some in just so I mean, it wasn't just a full English verse, but
Nah, fuck that. They didn't inspire anything like that. We just did what we did. It was a good bridge. When we went out to highlight, we went to the studio. We just went out there for one song, and we're like, yeah, we're already out here. UGP just makes beats within
yeah,
like
they
3
flew
minutes.
They flew us out for the Turkey music video, the first track that we did with Reddy.
Exactly.
And so we were there for like a week. So we just ended up recording a bunch of stuff with Reddy, and then we decided to put it out as a project.
You guys have been going to Korea back and forth a lot. Like, what is it about Korea you guys like so much?
I mean, the food obviously is fire.
Yeah.
Clearly.
But then you guys got Korean food here. Like, what is it? Because I've got to Korea a lot too, and over the years too, as much as I do like going there, I can't be there super long.
Right.
Oh yeah, there's a period like I think it's a 2-3 week period.
Yeah, you guys
After
stayed
that,
there
it's-
for like a month last time.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be completely honest. I use Korea for 2 things. One is it's definitely a great detox place. You know what I mean? To go and just chill out from all your extracurricular activities and really
Besides
focus on
drinking,
You're
obviously.
just talking about drugs, clearly.
Yeah, like-
it's definitely not a detox place for
Definitely
alcohol.
gonna go drink.
Yeah, okay.
If somebody
about
says they
weed,
go to
obviously.
Korea to detox, they're probably talking about drugs. Let me just mention that.
I'm talking about like weed, smoking and all that.
yeah,
You
yeah,
get
for
clear-headed
sure. I
over there.
mean, it's not worth smoking weed in Korea.
Oh, yeah.
Hell no.
Hell
Yeah, I
no.
told you about what happened at the airport, right?
No.
So, okay. Our flight was delayed like 9 hours on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So we get to Korea around 2 a.m.
24-hour trip, pretty much.
Is it 24 hours? Yeah. We get there
After
super
all that.
late where everyone wants to leave the airport. You know, it's like one of those hours. You can see the security guards just kind of upset.
4 a.m.
4 a.m. We're rolling through. We did the customs, all that. We go, the lady, and I'm dressed in like, you know the jersey that I wore yesterday? The Penn State?
Yeah.
Big ass.
He has
We
the
just
yacht
look like,
mask on,
we just look like a bunch of Kyopos, you know?
He's
Yeah.
being loud. It's like, yo, Jay, let's
Jay,
get
we
out
in
of here.
Korea. Let's get some jobs.
Kyopos mean pretty much foreigner.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so
yeah.
you look like a
It
foreigner.
just looks
Yeah.
bad,
Yeah,
bro. You
Korean
know?
word of the day. We get it.
And and she's like, "Hey, come over here. Let's go to this inspection area." I'm like, "Cool, that's fine. Let's do this."
And this is the last door.
This
Like,
is the last door. I see
you
Korea.
know those double doors that open up and you walk out of the airport?
Yeah.
That's where
Yes.
we're at.
So we're there. The Ajuma's super cute. You know, she's mad nice. And I'm just trying to like, yo, 우리 한국에 왔어요. 우리, you know, what are we gonna eat? We're super excited. She's like, let me get your passport. I'm like making small talk with the officers there. She comes back and says, you have cocaine residue on your passport.
Wow.
What?
Bro. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, what? Why is that? How is that possible?
Yeah.
But then in my mind, I'm like, the more I'm like, what are you talking about? You know?
Yeah.
It's like, so.
Because you're paranoid.
Yeah, but I'm innocent.
I know,
I know
Yeah,
that that's not
on there.
possible.
Yeah,
This is the
because
funny
even
thing.
if you were doing cocaine, why would you break that apart on your passport? That's like
Yo.
sounds like the worst place to break cocaine on.
So
yeah.
listen.
So
Hold
you
on.
know it's not. Yeah, it's not. You know
no,
you
so
didn't do
I
it,
know
yeah.
I'm not like
Yeah.
sweating.
Let me just add this too. So I'm walking by, right? I don't get pulled in, but I'm right before I exit the door. Obviously, I was trying to like Instagram it real quick.
Yeah.
I have
He's
my
over there
phone.
laughing.
Yeah.
I'm like, look at this roll. And then the lady's like, oh, you can't do that.
Come here, you too.
Actually, are you with him? Yeah. I was like,
You come here too.
You gotta come in too.
Yeah.
I was like,
Bro,
oh.
you know I sweat easily.
Yeah.
You know, guilty or not, I just sweat
Yeah.
under pressure. I'm sweating like, you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
this. She's looking at me just like, why do you have cocaine on your passport?
Yeah.
And I guess it's not specific, so it's either cocaine, methamphetamines, or heroin. Like it's like
Yeah.
I'll
mind,
say
you
they
know?
know now that we're rappers. They
Yeah,
didn't
and then
told
now
them
they know
rappers.
we're like, oh, we're here as musicians, you
Doing
know,
music.
we're here for, and they're like, this is serious, you know, and they're like, we're gonna go through all your shit.
Wow.
We're gonna go through all your shit, and in my mind, I'm like, oh,
But he was being like overly like
Yeah.
confident. He was like, no, anywhere.
No,
Go anywhere you want. Like,
Yo,
yeah,
search
take it there, take it there.
everything.
Yeah.
It's okay, do it.
I was like, yo,
You know?
You're like opening all your hidden compartments. You might. Actually, yeah.
No, but then this is the fucked up part. Is she opens my duffel bag, and in there I have 100 Yachts masks individually packed in the plastic.
Yeah.
joints.
So these like one of their merch items is like the Asian like mask
Yeah,
where
like
if
the
you have
dust
like
masks.
where you avoid like diseases and stuff, like a medical mask
For sure.
So that already looks
Jeez.
already super sus right
super
there.
sus. You're the ox, you know, with the logo and everything. It looks like blue magic.
Yeah,
you
it
know
looks
what I
like
mean?
you have a factory that's
For
producing
sure.
meth somewhere in China. like,
so her reaction was like, oh, mo. You know, she opens it up, pulls out a pack, and she's going through all of them. She's like, you can boil. I'm like, oh, what do you go? This is merchandise. You know, we're trying to sell these. And she's like, oh, where passport cocaine, you know?
she says, "Why do you have cocaine on your passport?"
Yeah. And in my mind,
Weird.
it's like, I'm really questioning it now. I'm just like, yo, how did that?
Yeah.
How is that
I'm like,
possible?
was somebody doing coke around me, and then I pulled the passport
No,
for
but
them to break it apart
this
on?
This is the funniest part. I was like, I'm telling you that this is ludicrous. You know what I mean? She's like, I gotta rub your hands. Let me rub your hands. So she rubs my hands.
Yeah.
And she comes back. She's like, there's methamphetamine residue on your hands.
Oh, by the way, when she asked him if he did methamphetamines, he said, yeah, no, I did used to, like when I was 11 or 12.
Wait, did I say that?
I think he said like
No,
11, 12
I
or
was-
something.
Why are you
He's like, no, I haven't done it since I was
like,
like 11.
giving unnecessary information? Yeah.
I was
did
nervous. I don't know.
methamphetamines at
I don't know. They were going through my stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know what she said. But now I'm thinking, okay, this machine is broken.
Right.
You know what I mean? This Incheon airport cocaine residue machine is broken because this is stupid. Now there's more people coming. Now we're scared. All I can see is Kirby's face. You know,
Yeah.
our manager's face is
Oh,
like
that would have been
like in the sky,
so
just like
bad.
this.
So what
right?
happened? So go. What happened?
Yo.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was,
wants to find out
I was like, I want to know
Why?
what the hell the punchline is. Here.
happens?
All right, go.
They let us go.
So what happened? Did they find?
They went through everything.
They went through everything. They couldn't find anything.
Their reasoning was, oh no, these guys are rappers, so.
Yeah, the reasoning was.
They were
the
like,
reasoning was
other rappers,
they're
they can go.
usually probably around like something.
exactly. Like they said, it's very super sensitive. So like, if I
always wonder how that how they deal with that. Anyways, if they do find residue, so what? That doesn't mean necessarily it's in your system.
I'm
either.
pretty sure.
Well, they get the right to search all of our shit.
Yeah.
But they didn't find anything.
They didn't find it.
Why would they find anything?
But then I also think we lucked out because it was like 4 a.m. So they wanted to get out of there too. So they were just kind of like, all right, if we stay here, we're gonna have to fucking be here all day. So.
Point is, that was a shout out to
drugs
Incha.
are not a joke in Asia.
100%. Yeah, we made sure, that's crazy.
You ever like accidentally, when you accidentally travel with drugs? That's kind of like the nice little surprise.
Oh, hell yeah. That's the only way you can.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Like you might have like some weed in your pocket and then you end up like in like Asia and then you're like, you get to your hotel room and you unpack and you're like, oh shit! There's
yo, you know what's
you're
crazy?
Just stoked. You're like paranoid at first. You're like, fuck, I could have gotten in huge trouble. And then you're like, yes. Like,
you know what the punchline of the story is, though?
What?
The punchline.
Like 3 days later, we did find a joint in my pocket.
In like deep in his pants
like
pocket.
that I really forgot about.
Right.
So if they found that, we would have been fucked.
So yeah, he had weed on him.
But it was a joint that I forgot, in
Yeah.
the jeans, and I found it 3 days later, and I was like, oh my gosh.
That's drugs are not a joke. Had a lot of people, a lot of friends go to jail in Korea for literally ridiculous amounts of weed. Like small
Like
amounts.
a kokdakji amount.
Like a literally a booger amount of weed.
It's crazy.
And
that shit is
they'll
real out
go
there.
they'll go to jail for like 3 months.
Wow.
For like half a gram.
For real?
Yeah, they'll be in jail and you're just eating fucking seaweed soup every day or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, they really look at it as like a serious drug.
I don't know. I forgot what a friend told me what they ate
reason
every
why?
day. No, like what jail food looks like in Korea. I don't.
It's probably
yeah.
Byeokguk pop and some
rice,
Maybe it's like
seaweed soup.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of fire right now.
Maybe just like some dry seaweed and some pop, maybe some
Can you
kimchi.
imagine somebody shank you for some fucking seaweed soup?
I would.
God damn. That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Actually, I don't know if they would give you miyoko because that's like a
that's
birthday
what I heard.
thing.
I heard like powder, like instant Byeokguk.
What are you guys have any plans to tour anytime soon again?
Yeah, we're
You
gonna
guys love
try to do
touring.
our touring. Yeah,
Touring is
reminds us
shit, yeah.
why we do this.
Well, we have to put out this project first. So once we put out the album, then we're gonna hopefully.
Who would you guys like to go on tour with? I mean, we've gone on tour a lot together, but I'm saying now, it's like we've gone on tour so much at
we
this
can't
point
go
that
anymore.
no more tours with us.
We're
anymore.
done with each other.
What is it? Who's an artist that you think would align well with, or like say a big artist that you might open up for and you think would be a good match?
I think Run the Jewels would be
That's
cool.
what I was thinking too, but
Run the
maybe it might be too many.
That
duos
might be too
for-
redundant, actually.
Too many
Yeah,
duels
yeah.
for a tour.
Too might be duels for
Tour of
They should do a duo tour.
Duo tour.
It's
That
like
might-
Run
tour.
the Jewels, Ray Shremmer,
yeah,
you guys.
Beat Nuts,
Yeah.
everybody. That would be kind of tight.
Red-
But you guys mention Run the Jewels a lot. That's like an art, like a duo or artist that you guys really like and look up to, right?
Nah, for sure.
I
Because
think
I was
yeah,
an
as
LP
far as
fan
like
for a while.
the newer art,
Method
the newer
Man,
duos,
Redman.
of course, yeah,
Yeah.
classics.
Great classic duo.
Yeah.
Who is the
Styles
best
P,
duo,
Jadakiss.
rap duo of all time? To you guys. Top 3 rap duos of all time.
Top
mean-
rap duos?
Yeah.
So like Gangsta won't count, right?
No, rap duos.
Okay.
I mean, Red and Meth is definitely up there for me.
Yeah.
Red
Their
and Meth
styles
Man,
are,
yep.
I love their styles.
Red and Meth.
M and Royce, I think were.
Eminem and Royce, you would put in the top 3 rap duos?
I mean,
Outkast,
they're
for
bad
sure.
versus-
Outkast.
Obviously, Outkast.
That is
clearly.
probably
Outkast for sure.
There
the
it
greatest
is.
rap duo of all time.
And then within the LOX, whatever they partner up with, it could
I
be.
mean, Kiss and Jada. I think.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But then like also, yeah, exactly.
Kiss and Jada.
Kiss and Jada for sure. Ghostface, Raekwon, I think they're a very strong duo too.
Definitely.
You know,
Okay.
who else? Ray Shrem. Did you say Ray Shremmerd already?
I think Ray Shremmer does a great rap duo. Yeah.
I think they're really good
Oh
too.
yeah, Sway Lee's crazy.
Okay, well, man, what so you guys are in Los Angeles. What is the next? I mean, it's like you guys had your week partying out of the way.
First of all,
we
I
got
don't
that. It's like a week and a half to be honest too.
Now it's time. Like you guys have a huge loft with furniture. Which we're gonna
Oh,
go to
no.
IKEA after
We're gonna go to
this.
IKEA after
Yeah,
What do you need to
yeah.
get at IKEA?
Room
Room
separators.
dividers.
Oh yeah, you guys don't have rooms.
We don't
in this
have
spot. So how do you guys bring a girl home? What
We haven't
happens?
brought. What do you mean?
You guys just
There has been no girls.
you
at
guys
the-
rap to her.
Yeah, pretty much. We sit in the middle. As soon as we moved into the loft, I'm like, I'm gonna get this corner, J.O., you get this corner.
So do you tell one of you guys tell the other, like, take a walk?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna join Koreatown Run Club. You know what I mean? So it'll be a schedule situation.
I might go to Blue or go to hit you guys up or something. But
you guys come to maybe my podcast studio.
Yeah, I'll probably smash a couple girls in here.
That's
maybe.
not really a fold out.
It's fine.
That's not a fold out. I don't think I'm gonna even let you use that couch. Actually,
I'm super focused this year. You know what I mean? That's least
maybe
of my
you guys
worries.
not having room dividers in the loft will create more productivity.
I believe that
definitely
because you guys won't be distracted by sex.
100%.
Clearly,
yeah.
Now we're gonna bang out a lot of stuff this year.
You have to say bang out. Yeah.
Well played.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming, Yaks. Next time we're gonna do some music shit here.
Let's do it
In
the next couple weeks. So tune in next week for another episode of Fun with Dumb.
Peace.